it sounded like you were building a little appy app for HubSpot. Yeah, but dude, tell us what you're building, bro.
Yeah, what are you building, man?
I'm digitizing this, right? So if I'm telling you this is comprehensive go-to-market and we've got AI, I'm building that as a tech platform completely designed to plug into your HubSpot, utilize all of HubSpot's native features, optimize the shit out of this by segment, tell you what's working, what's not, how it was working and why it was working, what you need to do more of, what you need to do less of. I'm going to show you how if you haven't yet done it. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be like when you connect to Leevr, what lever do I pull? Everyone knows that language. What lever do I pull? I don't even know what lever I've got to pull, but I've got to do something, right? Every month, without fail, it analyzes your performance and gives you a new set of levers to pull. You can choose to or not. We give you an impact score. We give you an effort score. The AI is going to take care of some of that stuff. But ultimately, what happens is we connect to your HubSpot. We're solving the market in pain first. We will optimize, we will show you what's worked, what hasn't, and how to then just focus on the segments that you're trying to find within that data of yours. And then we show you all of those tasks, those levers have tickets have tasks. They get pushed back into HubSpot, sit in a nice little pipeline in there. And then we can track how fast your team are moving to close these things, how fast the AI is helping you. And by keeping that native to HubSpot, so like that, all that analysis and all that in there, we're leveraging that so it feels like you can work inside HubSpot, even though you have this app that's the brain. So we're doing that.
You're plugging a GTM brain into the big open beautiful canvas that is a HubSpot account.
So if you really want to get better at go-to-market strategy, you need to be able to have AI see what you've been doing previously, right? So how do you think about GTM? How do you apply GTM? And what results are you getting from the way that you apply it? There are 3 things you can train a model on, right? And then the model can look at your data and say, this is what you need to do in order to shift. That's my whole plan, right? So back end of this, I'm just going to, I'm going to share this, right? Because this is actually, why not share the real deal, right? So I want to share my screen. So share. Okay. So we've got the GTM object, we've got a battle card object, we've got a competitive intelligence object, and we've got a customer intelligence object. There are 4 objects that are fueled, right? That's where our business is. It's clear as day, right? So if we look at what the record looks like, AI is analyzing my data, and now it's going to create me this record, which is it's going to create a business case. It's going to tell me who I'm going off after, what the key components are, the size of the available market to me, and who's in it. Then it runs a SWOT analysis and a Porter's 5 Forces analysis. We work on what the revenue goal should be based on the size of our team and what we've achieved in the sales last year. It tells you about what your primary objective is, your secondary objective, the personas, what's important about this product, features and benefits to these personas. And then it tells you, like on a persona level, what the pain point is for this product in founders, what the value is, what the messaging should look like, and what the use case is. It aligns the marketing and sales strategy. So based on your accelerator and the people you're selling to, not only does it give me an SQL and a scoring system, so I'll get a lead scoring system for it, it tells me,
man, you got your lead scoring system built for this particular
thingy, but let's make sure we're maxing out HubSpot. On the right hand side, you can see why it's important, who's it important to and why, and what's the best approach. We've got pricing strategies tiered, and then when you look at the campaign tracking, it aligns market and sales again. So what we're measuring, why and how, so that gets dropped in, and then that's just like your summary. So your value prop, this is like the human checklist that we built in. So because there's AI doing this, you want to make sure that someone is actually double checking that this is actually any good. Positioning framework, and it's got a quarterly positioning reminder. So you're going back and making sure that the quarterly positioning you've adopted is actually working. There's a messaging framework built in, and then we've got a storytelling framework built in as well. So all of this is all
This is ridiculous, Paul. Will you quit?
This is the wildest custom object I've ever seen.
I'm like,
I thought my event objects were cool. Now I'm like, no, that's kind of soft.
So it's actually giving you some guidance based on historic performance, what this is going to look like as well. So there's quite a lot of activity like going on.
What you've done is you've basically built an educational guidance, and you want to steal the guidance and guardrails. You've made the guidance and guardrails for go-to-market strategy that gets implanted. Yeah. What's cool is that when you start to add in the UI extensions and turn that really in, as UI extensions evolve, and turning that really into something interactive and being able to put in your single object reports, and you can have the report like right next to it with the churn and see how you're doing. And when organizations have challenges of what are we doing? Oh, we're doing everything. Yeah. Like, well, not great. Action is good, but is it aligned? Are you measuring? Why are you doing this thing, that thing, and the third thing? Like, why? Maybe you should just do the one thing. Maybe you should do a bunch of things, but what are you measuring for? Against, especially not measuring from, well, the industry says. Measure from, well, here's all the stuff we blew it at, and here's why. I get it. That is, you have arisen the CRM.
Yeah.
You're clearly building a very strong, backed by a proven strategy, AI brain that understands HubSpot, and you've built this whole product around it. I thought HubSpot has arisen.